Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Lessons at Fingertips. Here we discuss on some important topics in really simple words so that it's easy for you all to understand and keep things in mind. Today our topic of discussion is going to be excise tax. What is this excise tax? Well, this is a kind of tax which is paid to the government. By whom? By the sellers and not by the buyers. So whatever we are going to discuss here is going to be in respect of the sellers. Why? Because buyers are not the one who is going to pay the excise tax. It's the seller who is going to make the payment, right, to the government. So this is the first and foremost thing, that excise tax is paid to the government by the sellers and not by the buyers. Let's move on to the second part, that is the assumption before we start with this topic. The first assumption is constant cost industry. Whatever we are going to discuss here, it's going to be under the constant cost industry. The second thing is, and what does this constant cost industry implies? That any change in the total industry output is not going to put any effect on the technology or the factors of production. This implies the constant cost industry. कि कोई भी change हो जाए in the total, in the total industry output, that will not put any effect. That will not put any effect in the technology or factor of production. The second assumption is that all the firms in the industry are going to be identical. And here we are going to take what? N naught number of firms. How many firms? N naught number of firms. And all these N naught number of firms are going to be identical. The third thing is there are N naught number of firms. Yeah, I already discussed that. So now we will discuss on the basis of diagrams and we will have a good analysis. So the first thing is, I have taken here two things. One is the firm, another is the industry. Now firm ka quantity is only small q naught. Industry ka quantity is capital Q. Got it? So abhi what is happening is, this is, if I start with the diagram, you see the original price is at P naught, isn't it? At P naught, the quantity is Q naught. We have a SSC curve and a SMC curve at this position. That is, the SSC curve is SSC naught and the SMC curve cutting from the equilibrium point, minimum point of SSC, that is the SMC naught. Got it? This is very clear. Usi ko if we are putting in the industry level, what we get? We will get a demand and a supply curve and an equilibrium point, that is E naught. Very clear and very simple. Now, let us come here. Before imposing tax, what was the cost? That is Q, C as a function of Q. This was the cost. And what was the average cost? Let's divide the total cost by Q. That is the average cost. What is the marginal cost? Pre-tax marginal cost. Then we are going to take the differentiation and we get what? C dash. Got it? Now, we are going to put what? Impose excise tax on each and every unit of quantity produced. Remember this term. Now what is happening? PT. PT is the price. What is happening? Abhi excise tax we are imposing हर एक quantity का ऊपर. That means what? Price is going to increase, है ना? The price is increasing to PT, suppose. Okay? वहाँ पे we are again getting us SSCT, isn't it? और उसी का minimum point से we are getting SMCT, है ना? That only we are extending here. We are extending here. और demand के साथ यहाँ पे meet कर रहा है. So we are getting another supply curve which is S1 and N0. Why S1? This is the another supply curve, that is S1. और कितने firms हैं अभी भी market में? N0 number of firms. That means what? This situation is a short run situation. Means अभी भी market में N0 number of firms are present. Got it? Now you see here SSC is above, है ना? When tax is imposed, price is increasing from P0 to PT. It is increasing. So SSC curve is shifting upward. Now we see that the firm is lying below the SSC T curve. When a firm is lying below the SSC T curve, means what? Firm is incurring losses. But in short run, number of firms change नहीं होंगे because they still have the hope कि profit हो सकता है in future. है ना? So number of firms अभी भी change नहीं हुए हैं. That's why we still have what industry में N naught number of firms. अभी हम लोग आते हैं कि at after tax situation. What is CT? CT is cost function के साथ we have T into Q. Tax is imposed on each and every units of the quantity. है ना? तो T into Q. उसी को if we are dividing it by the total quantity, that is Q, we get the average cost. So यहाँ पे ये क्या हो गया? कॉमन एवरेज कॉस्ट है AC, तो AC प्लस T हो गए एंड MCT क्या हो गया, मार्जिनल कॉस्ट आफ्टर द टैक्स इज C डैश T, है ना. सो दिस इज द आफ्टर टैक्स सिचुएशन न्यूमेरिकली. और यहाँ पे अगर देखते हैं आफ्टर टैक्स में, तो दिस इज द E1 पॉइंट. अभी एक चीज आपको ध्यान से सुनना है. The demand curve here is downward sloping. This implies, this is going to have an implication over here. What is the implication? कि price increase करेगा. Okay, price will increase, but not equals to the rate of increase in tax. Price will increase, but that will be not equal to rate of increase in tax. Why? Because here demand curve is downward sloping. अगर ये vertical होता तो this would have been equal. तो क्या हो गया, टैक्स इतना इंक्रीज किया, that's why we do price here, but यहाँ पे तो demand curve is downward sloping, तो प्राइस इतना इंक्रीज नहीं करेगा. प्राइस कितना करेगा इंक्रीज, it will increase only till PE. तो PE तक अगर प्राइस इंक्रीज कर रही है तो we are getting a quantity of what, Q1, मतलब quantity is falling, है ना. If price would have increased by the rate of tax, तो quantity would have remained same. बट अभी प्राइस उतना इंक्रीज नहीं कर सकता है. व्हाई? बिकॉज़ डिमांड कर्व इज डाउनवर्ड स्लोपिंग. तो कितना इंक्रीज करेगा प्राइस, इज बाय Q इज टिल PE. तो इसीलिए वी आर गेटिंग अनदर क्वांटिटी दैट इज Q1 व्हिच इज लेस देन Q0, है ना. सो उसी को इफ वी आर पुटिंग इन द इंडस्ट्री में, अभी इंडस्ट्री में क्या होगा, नंबर ऑफ फर्म्स जो है, नंबर ऑफ फर्म्स, अभी अगर हम लोग न्यू इक्विलिब्रियम पॉइंट देख रहे हैं हियर, तो वी आर हैविंग व्हाट, the number of firms in the industry is changing, है ना. यहाँ पे the पहला वाला पे the see, so there was a mistake. See, in the earlier case at PT, what were the number of firms, that is N1 and Q0, है ना. Q0 quantity produce हो रही थी but N1 number of firms थे. but अभी क्या हो रहा है, फिर number of firms is coming to N0 में. क्यों? मार्केट से काफी सारे फर्म्स चले जा रहे हैं, लॉस हो जा रही है, तो मार्केट से काफी सारे फर्म्स चले जाएंगे. तो चलो यहाँ पे क्या होगा कि फिर से Q1 के साथ हो गया. So you see here pure economic loss हो रही है, so price increase करेगा but not equal to the rate of increase in tax. अभी short run में क्या हो रहा है, number of firms are remaining same, है ना. but long run में क्या होगी, firms क्या होंगे, छोड़ के चल जाएंगे मार्केट को, है ना. so मार्केट को छोड़ के चल जाएंगे. now what is happening, तो जो excise tax को अगर the price would have been same with the rate of excise tax, तो आउटपुट, इंडस्ट्री का आउटपुट जो होने वाला था N1 Q0, that is lesser than the equilibrium output that we are getting now, जो प्राइस उतना इंक्रीज नहीं किया है. ओके, क्यों? क्योंकि मार्केट में they were incurring lot of losses, number of firms are less now. पहले जितना हो गया N0 हो गई है, and the quantity is also produced, what, Q1 quantity is produced. So that is lesser than the initial quantity but more than the excise tax का quantity, है ना. So this is the implication of excise tax. So I hope you guys have liked this video. Please do hit a like and share with your friends. Subscribe to my channel for more such informative videos. Till then, bye bye. Take care.